Back to Buffalo Bills Report. Tonight we're going to talk about Liv's life. Playing with CPS is pure fire. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Liv's life was reported to CPS after Christian fell and hit his head, and most people felt as though as a mother, Liv should have took Christian to the hospital. But of course she didn't, because she was more worried about her live stream. She should have called Gerod and let Gerod know that Christian failed. She should have took him to emergency care or to Children's Hospital to get him checked out, because we don't know if he had internal injuries. But no, that is not Liv's life. Somebody calls CPS, CPS comes to the house, but she tries to turn it once again over the man she obsesses with and hates, Gerod Webb, and says that Gerod is out here physically hurting his children. She has done this a multitude of times. She did it 2 years ago, in which the case was closed. She did it to Antonisha. And we don't know how many other times that she has done that. Gerod Webb told us just a few weeks ago, when he was sitting outside in his garage, that you don't know half of what Olivia has tried to do to him to get those kids away from him. Olivia doesn't care about those kids, especially Robin, who's having a difficult time. She's not a strong-minded child. And Olivia, and even Stella tries to take advantage of this young lady, tries to put her in a position where she has to be on her mother or father's side. And Olivia manipulates this young lady constantly. Every time she goes over to that house for an extended period of time, there's a problem. The last problem they had is when they went over there over the summer, and for 30 some odd days she didn't take care of their hair. Then they went over once again, and she did not deliver those children on the date that she was supposed to Gerod, and they had to make her turn those kids over. This woman is not only demonic, she's diabolical. I don't even know who her father is, but he had to be a nasty sucker to produce this child with Stella. Because this child right here is pure evil. You can see it in her eyes, her expression, the way she thinks. She only cares about herself and how she can get back at Gerod and Antonisha. If you notice during that video in which she had CPS and she had Robin saying things utterly disgusting about her father, that she kept looking at the camera, waiting for Gerod to come on live or send a message on Instagram. And of course, Gerod said nothing at all, because Gerod moves in silence. He lets everything play out. He lets his attorney deal with Olivia. She's on probation. She has a probation officer. So he lets her do her big one, because this was her big one. Another one that she feels as though if she dislodges those kids from Gerod, that she won't have to pay that $30,000 in child support. But you have to remember, it never goes away. It only builds with interest. You will always have to pay that child support. But she will do anything. She will even destroy her own children. This is how destructive this woman is. And as that biblical say, idle time is the devil's playground. It's playing all up in Olivia Johnson's head, and it's going to destroy the family, and she doesn't care. She's saying, I will talk about Gerard as long as I want to. She will harass that man, harass his wife until those kids are above age because she's a miserable woman. She has two kids that she has had out of wedlock with no fathers to be seen around. ZOLLE is in Chicago. And you have to understand that she thought that those kids somehow was going to get revenge on the court and Gerard, but now she's stuck with a boy, AJ, that she can't control. She's stuck with a girl, Kalani, that's not giving her what she thought it was going to give her, content, success. And now she's sitting back, miserable, trying to get back at Gerard and Nisha, trying to somehow get those kids away from them. This woman is diabolical. And something is truly wrong with her. She needs mental health therapy. And watching her with that CPS worker, that CPS worker had to say this woman is sick in the head, eating pumpkin seeds, not taking it seriously, joking about drug use. And this is a serious conversation with your kids. CPS is nothing to play with. You're playing with fire, like I said, but she doesn't care. This is the type of woman, as long as she can get away from that child support, get those kids from Gerard, and possibly get out of the state of Texas, she will do anything. And this woman right here, if one person deserves their channel to be taken away, that's Olivia Johnson, for what she has done on these YouTube streets and what she has done to her kids, to try and turn her kids against a father who spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to get them back, put them in a home, give them good education, give them after school activities. This woman right here is trying to destroy all that so she could possibly sit on these YouTube streets and say Gerard is no good. Who in their right mind would put the CPS worker talking about their children on live streaming so she possibly can go viral? Who would do that except Olivia Johnson, a person who doesn't care about her children and their future? But the reckoning is coming. And I believe that Gerard, his lawyer, and Tanisha and her probation officer have something for Liv. They're just waiting for the right time to pop it on her. And whatever this woman gets in the future, her karma, whatever you want to call it, she so rightfully deserves it, because this woman is nothing but pure evil, and you know it, and I know it. I want to thank you for listening to Buffalo Bills Report. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video, and please leave your comment in the comment section.